A definition of collaboration from Barbara Gray's book, Collaborating, Finding Common Ground for Multi-Party Problems. Collaboration is a process through which parties who see different aspects of a problem can constructively explore their differences and search for solutions that go beyond their own limited vision of what is possible.
We are members of the Torch Theater, and we perform long-form improvisation. And like any other field with lots of jargon, that only means something to nerds like us. So, long-form is not stand-up comedy, and long-form is not like Whose Line Is It Anyway. We take a single suggestion from the audience, and together we build a performance on stage based on that suggestion. It may be funny, it may be dramatic, it will be whatever the performers bring to the stage at that moment, inspired by what the audience offers us. Our art form is live, in-the-moment collaboration. The suggestion, in this case, is the problem, and the performance is an exploration of what is possible.
Like any field, the skills of collaboration must be practiced by improvisers. In a way, the collaboration enhances our performance, and it's like a basketball player practicing their skills with their team. They do drills, they simulate scenarios and situations, and they fine-tune those skills and ultimately make the best performance.
As improvisers, we practice the art or a philosophy of yes and. In this philosophy, an idea is generated, the performer accepts that idea, and then the group builds upon that in the performance to make the performance go forward further. We found that by saying yes, the performance moves ahead and the story gets told, and if the performer says no, the reality is broken and the idea, the reality of what's been established is dropped, and then the story is also dropped. So by supporting those gifts that are given to you on stage, the group can then discover new ideas and explore them together as a group.
We practice listening beyond simply hearing. It's not simply a matter of not talking when someone else is speaking. It's constantly listening for patterns and ideas that can become patterns. It's listening for the character traits that can support our own choices. Ultimately, we try to be observational scientists, constantly listening and collecting data, constantly trying to find those patterns and connections that will lead to a cohesive performance piece rather than a collection of unrelated scenes and characters. At its best, it can seem orchestrated or even magical, but ultimately it is only a matter of collecting information, finding patterns and connections, and bringing those patterns back into the performance piece. This is also the same skill that makes us the funniest person in the office.
These skills can help build an environment for collaborative knowledge creation offstage as well. We all like to be listened to. Well, listening builds trust. Trust builds possibilities and connections. Without trust, none of this is possible. It may seem simple enough, but it does need to be practiced.
One of the great shared aspirations of truly awesome improv groups is to be in the moment for the purpose of creating beautiful moments together. To do this, we must truly collaborate with one another because the great moments in our lives aren't about the individuals. They're the moments that we share with each other and that we create with one another. And we create those moments through collaboration by truly listening and being open to what other folks bring to the table, as well as trusting ourselves and trusting in other people. Del Close, who is the father of modern long-form improvisation, is very important. And one of the things that he had to say is that this is not about you. This is about everyone around you. Meaning that the collaboration that is truly important and truly gets us to where we need to be comes from not fighting for our own idea, but bringing it to fruition with other people. And with that, we would like to perform for you a short and long form improvisation piece based off of a suggestion from an audience member, and that can be any word or phrase that pops into your head right now. Sure, shout it out.
Flight.
Flight?
Flight.
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 Thank you very much.
Flights.
There will be one day who breaks the bounds of gravity,
They will soar above.
They will be the savior for all of mankind.
They will be more than human.
They will go where no man has gone before.
To experience freedom from the laws of gravity.
They will touch the stars.
They will touch the sky.
They'll touch our souls and make us feel like men.
They will be truly alive.
They will inspire us to become better ourselves.
Some of us will feel like women still.
They will be chosen when they least expect.
They will leave footprints where no one ever has.
And no one will ever go again.
Copy that, Captain. We hear you loud and clear down here at base. You're free for circumnavigation. Over.
Are you scared?
I'm a little scared. We have to just collect the dust, and then we're done. We can go back home.
Yeah, about that. I think I broke something.
You think you broke something?
That's possible. Like something floated away. It might have been important. A lot of things float away around here.
Yes, that's true.
It's just been like, you know, I don't know, like, it could have been like.
Like a bolt.
Yeah, yeah. Or spark plug, or this thing have a spark plug.
Shield. Well, we're not going to know until we try and go back.
Yeah. Because there's no like, you know, space AAA or.
No, we can't just dial the phone and someone will come up and fix it.
Like,
So we have to continue the mission, and then we have to get in the ship, and then we have to start the ship, and then we have to go back and possibly blow up in the atmosphere.
or
Possibly.
Possibly blow up right
Maybe.
here.
That's true.
Yeah, right. Is there maybe like a message you want to send back just in case?
Well, you're lucky to have gotten back to Earth at all.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I wouldn't recommend taking this guy to space again.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I think you should probably leave this here. It's going to need new heat shields.
Oh.
This is going to need, you know, new O-rings, no adapter modules. And we're going to have to order those special because this is, you know, from the 60s.
Wow.
I don't know, it sounds like that guy from Midas was lying to you.
Oh, what's wrong?
I mean, there's definitely something wrong. There are some ball bearings in the wheelbase that are missing.
I know I had those.
Yeah. And your deployment shield is actually way more worn. I don't think that guy knew what he was talking about. He's kind of jerking you around.
I don't think he's ever seen a spaceship before.
Well, you should probably never take your spaceship to Midas then.
Fine.
Just going over the records. I see our finances are a little bit out of control. I think we can make some cutbacks.
All right, what do you suggest?
I suggest that the next ship that we send to the moon doesn't have shields on it. So there's no threat, really.
What, Jeremy, what are you talking about?
I say take the shields, put them back, give them to the
No,
schools.
the shields are there because of years and years of research, knowing what we need to get into space.
Okay.
You take those off and you're compromising everybody's lives.
Yeah, but the budget looks great, bottom line.
Oh. Come on, you can't sacrifice human life for just to make the budget look good.
Have we ever been attacked?
This is NASA.
Show me data. I want to see data. Has there been a
Have we ever
compromise?
been attacked?
Yeah.
It's not about being attacked, it's about being...
Prepared for attack. Yes, I understand.
Yeah, but even more so, I'm thinking about combustion while we
Do you know?
fly through the... I don't know, that's scientific stuff.
Here's another thing I think we can cut back on. Combustion. Space is a vacuum, see, and it's pretty much useless out there.
Well, how are you going to get through the atmosphere?
We'll find a way. Slingshot, maybe a really tall ladder.
I think that if slingshots worked...
Okay, so we're by replacing the steel doors with screen doors, we save lots of money on the submarines.
Uh-huh. I'm getting this.
Okay.
With my pen that writes upside down.
How much does that cost?
Well, I don't know. Taxpayers paid for it.
Miss Henderson told everybody in class today that we could all be anything we wanted to be. And then she looked at me and said, except for you.
That's because your teacher hates astronauts. She's jealous. Jealous that I've been to space.
Well, why would she be jealous of something like that, Dad? That's something to be proud of, and to single me out like that, that was just a horrible move.
Son, you're a son of an astronaut. This is going to be a hard life for you.
I didn't choose you, Dad.
I didn't choose.
Why couldn't you be a garbage man or a cook? Janitor.
Those are all noble professions, but I happen to check astronaut on the form that said what I wanted to be. I was born in the 1970s, and they would simply give you your vocation back then. You didn't have to work for it.
Well, what if I don't want to be an astronaut, Dad? What if I want to be a car mechanic?
In space?
No! No, not in space. What if I...
Well, I think that if you were supposed to be an astronaut, God would have given you wings.
That's it! That's exactly what I was thinking too. Why would you want to go out of the Earth's atmosphere because you can?
Right, obviously we were meant to, or else we would have had wings and we would have been able to breathe and outside of our own.
Yes.
You were talking to depressed Charlotte. She's depressed over everything.
I know, that's me too.
Yeah, I wouldn't send that boy back into space. You're surprised you got him home in the first place. He's got asthma. He's got eczema. He's got a really bad prescription. I think we have to change him out. At least change the fluids.
Honey, why don't you take our son to Midas?
Look, funding for NASA is down. I had to do what I could.
But he's not an automobile, honey. He's a real life human being.
Well, I aspire to the one day when he'll be automobile-like, a well-oiled machine driving towards his goals.
Well, there you got your wish. I'm a part 1967 Mustang and part boy.
I'm proud of you, son.
I don't feel anymore. I forgot what joy was.
That's okay.
But you know what? I'll never go into space.
I thought you were telling me this because you were going to space.
No, Dad, I'm not a robot from outer space now. I'm just a regular boy / car hybrid.
Son, I still love myself.
Robot more montage.
Freaking hard!
I'm glad you made it through that robot course, son.
Well, I was fast. I can go to 80 miles an hour in 60 seconds. I think.
Really fast. See, son, you did grow up, maybe not to be an astronaut, but to be a valuable participant of society.
I want to take you for a ride, Dad. I feel so close to you.
Cats in the cradle and silver spoon. Little boy blue, the man in the blue. And they don't know when we'll get together then, yeah. We'll have a good time then.
Sunset.
Sorry about the radio, Dad. I couldn't turn it off.
Real cute.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
And there's that guy over there. You could have been talking to him.
She wasn't.
No. That's
Um,
not cute.
Were you talking to any of those people?
No. Nope. You. I choose you.
Wow.
Check your phone box right here.
This is like a really cool intervention.
Says here I want to be with the cute one. I checked it. Like a Valentine's gift.
Thank you.
So thank you for being so cute.
I was just born this way. That's what my parents told me to tell people. I was born this way.
I'm glad you were born that way.
ever you two never ever tell you you were created in a lab.
Dad, but that would be lying.
You were born this way. Created, sure. Just tell people you were born this way. You were not created in a lab.
All right, so the final question for the interview is, were you created in a lab?
No.
Normally people answer that with a quick no. You took some time to think about it. Now, are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, congratulations. You are hired.
Suddenly this man sprouts wings.
Well, that's not normal.
Well, I hope that it'll be advantageous here at Target.
I'm taking my handshake back.
What?
Yeah, we don't need no winged people here. You'll knock over all the TV
But look at
stuff.
all the tall things that I could get down.
You'll just scare the customers.